Hello, let's get some homework answers. Each model below is shaded to represent a decimal number. So we have 6/10, 9/10, 2/10, and 4/10, which lists the model in order from greatest to least. The way I like to do this is I write the decimals on top of each other. So we have 0 and 6/10, 0 and 9/10, 2/10, and 4/10. We want to go greatest to least. So I'm looking for the smallest number. Sometimes, if we had multiple place values, I would cover them up and I would look at them one at a time. Okay, but in this case, they're all the same tenths, so I'm just looking for the smallest one first. So my least one would be this little guy here. So that's my least, which is 2/10. So model C is my first one. So automatically, you don't even have to go any farther, but we'll go ahead and keep going. C is my first one. Number 2 would be this little guy here, so 4/10. So far I'm good. C, D, and then 6/10, and then 9/10. So I was correct. C, D, A, B. All right, next one. The table shows the number of jars of jelly that Mr. Fields can make with different number of ounces of berries, which shows how to find the number of jars of jelly he can make with 96 ounces of berries. So what I'm really looking at is how are they getting from their ounces of berries to their jars? What am I doing to 24 to get to 3? Am I multiplying by 8, adding 8, dividing by 8, or minusing 8? So what I would do on this one is just try them. So let's say I did 24 times 8, and we did 24 plus 8, 24 divided by 8, and 24 minus 8. So I'm going to see what we did. So if I do 24 times 8, well, let's go to an easy one. Let's do 24 plus 8 plus. So 24 plus 8 would be 32. That didn't get us 3 like we wanted. 24 divided by 8, will get us 3. 24 minus 8 is not going to get it. So it looks like we're doing divided by 8. So I, in this case, would think that it is C. All right, third one. Which figure does not have any faces that are quadrilateral? So 2 things we need to know. We need to know what a face is, and we need to know what a quadrilateral is. Okay, a face is going to be the sides of a 3D shape. So we have a bottom face here, which technically is called a base. And then we have a face on the sides. So those are all faces. And a quadrilateral, remember, is a 4-sided shape. So any 2D 4-sided shape. So we're looking for 4-sided shapes. So I'm going to look at this cube, it looks like. Well, it looks like almost all the faces are quadrilateral. And we're looking for the one that is not a quadrilateral. Here, let me highlight that. Not quadrilateral. So on C, I see a lot of here's a triangular face, and there's a triangular face in the bottom back. But look at the bottom. That's a quadrilateral, and the sides going up are quadrilaterals. So C is not going to work. On this one, I see a lot of triangle faces, but then on the bottom, I have a 4-sided figure. Letter D, triangle, triangle, triangle. So it looks like D is my correct answer. All right, number 4. Which number does point Z represent on the number line? On questions like this, I like to label what it's counting by. And so if you'll notice, I have 0, 2/10, 4/10. So it looks like it's counting by 2/10. Let's fill it in and see. Let's go. I need some small ink here. let's see, 0 and 6 tenths. Ooh, that yellow, I don't like it. So that's right here. Up here, I have 0 and 8 tenths. That's a horrible 8. So over here, 1 and 2 tenths, 1 and 4 tenths, 1 and 6 tenths. So I think that after 6 tenths would come 8 tenths. So I really recommend filling in the empty spaces when you're doing a problem like this. I think it'll keep you from making a simple mistake. All right, Alyssa will invite 5 friends to her party. She will make a pitcher of fruit, which best describes the capacity of the pitcher. So if we have a pitcher, you have to know what that is. I'll draw a wonderful drawing of a pitcher. So a pitcher is something like this that keeps something in it. Okay, let's put it next to a glass maybe so we can see the difference. So I think this reminds me of getting sweet tea at Golden Chick or something. And so I'm going to say that it is about a gallon. So a cup would be maybe this big. A pint would be about this big. A fluid ounce would be itty bitty. And then we have our gallon. All right. Anthony jogs 3 miles each day of the week, except Sunday. How many miles does he do in 3 weeks? So we have to know that there are 7 days in a week, but it says except Sunday. So 7 days in a week, but we're going to change that to be 6 because it is no Sunday. Okay, and then we have 3 weeks. So let's do 6 times 3, and we get 18 days. And he runs 3 miles each day. So I'm going to do a little partial product. 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 8 is 24. We add those together, and I get 54. Okay, so then I would bubble in 54. Uh-oh. All right, next one. Sorry. Jenna made a graph representing the number of types of materials she bought to build a soapbox racer. Jenna paid $6 for each wheel, 25 cents for each bolt, 10 cents for each nail, 5 for each board. How much did she pay for wheels and boards together? Okay. So I'm only looking at wheels and boards. So I have 4 wheels, and those each cost, let's look back, each wheel is $6. So I'm going to do 4 times $6. And if you know your facts well, that should be 24. And then I need to do boards. So boards, I see 12. And boards are $5 each. So I'm going to do $5 each. And if we know our facts pretty well, 5 times 12 is 60. Now those are together, so I'm going to add them. And if I did my addition right, I see that B is my correct answer. And we are all done. Hopefully this helps.